up.
Makes sense.
But now I could just freak it in my in my after post. Let me see. Yeah, we're going. And then same as last time. When I sit down, just make sure if you gotta push it back or whatever, just make sure that bitch looks decent.
Yeah. That once we get that right strap, man, that shit.
Ooh, that red sand looks so fucking good.
Hey, KK's Cone. I ain't even read the motherfucker.
Stop playing, nigga. I paid like $170 for that bitch on Amazon. Had wait like 2 weeks on that.
I fuck with you because you invested in yourself.
Bro, my feeling was so hurt. Hey, ask JD how it was when we left Bonfire when I took all my shit out. We gonna talk about all that. I was mad that a motherfucker, not at you, but just flex. I'm like, fuck this shit. I'm taking all my shit out. We not dealing with this energy. We not doing this. Like, nigga, I was mad. We already got people. What's wrong? Why that light won't stand up, JD? What the hell that one got going on?
That's what I'm saying. Cause I think it's the weight. It's the pole.
weight of the thing.
It's the pole. It's the pole. It's too thin. That's why I put that box in so it won't knock over. So you got.
Do you need something else here? Put this.
So we need something heavy on that motherfucker.
Nah, put whatever you put. Get something. Nah, not a box. Get like something cloth and put the box on it. And this way you can put the cloth in the middle and hold it down.
Straight.
If that make any sense.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Now put the cloth right there in that hole. And then put the box on the cloth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So put the cloth under it?
No, in the hole.
Lost two, okay.
See the hole? I
lost two.
Yeah, let me do it.
Put the cloth right here.
I got a little sticker from Sun Race and I can get that bitch up if I put
I said decorate that shit. Make it fill it in so it won't be a plain white wall.
I got I got the Sun Race equipment. I could pick this up there, but podcast ain't really got shit to do with cars, but I could if I wanted to.
Simple, bugger.
I told y'all, Terry is smart motherfucker.
Take a picture of that shit.
Hey, he said I need to know that shit for next time. We gonna make sure, get a picture for next time. Get a picture for next time. Photo great.
What setting do I put this one on for the videos? The video one or?
Whatever looks the best. Play around with it.
Like a sandbag.
Yeah,
that's what I was getting at.
Yeah. Whatever looked the best, just play around with it.
This one got too many. My bad.
No diddy.
Yeah, we ready to get this started.
You know I work for Revolt. Don't mention nothing about Diddy.
Oh, they don't
Yeah, we had a production meeting on Saturday. They was like, you can't play no Diddy music, nothing affiliated with Diddy. If somebody asks a question, you can't answer it. Like, they were dead ass. They said we can't say nothing good or bad about the nigga. So that make me wonder. But like, you could tell the difference of Revolt. Like me talking to you behind the scenes. Like last year they had more money involved. They had more artists, and I feel like that was Diddy. Last year we had a concert Saturday and Sunday night. This year we only had a concert Saturday night. You feel me?
How you getting
Well, really, people.
You see it, the button.
People associate Revolt with Diddy.
Okay, cool.
So y'all lost a lot of market share once he started going through all the bullshit because people wanted to stay away
Canon
from it.
R50.
They ain't want to, you know what I mean?
Canon R50. Yeah.
Oh, damn, we got people hopping on the line. Damn, we got 13 people on here with y'all on. KK on the check-in, KK's Corner. We finna get into this podcast. We got like 13, 15 people on here. Y'all talking. I can't read the comments. But make sure y'all stay tuned. I'm with the owner of Bonfire ATL, my favorite person in the world. We finna clear the air up. Damn, now we got 30 people on here. All right, come on, y'all. Let's get this bitch started. Follow my people. And then angle it a little to the side some more so they can see me a little bit more in the camera. Like,
Do me a favor.
Angle that hoe. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Ooh, and you see the Clark. Perfect.
Do me a favor.
I'm getting KK's Corner right here.
Cause try not to put your hand in front of the camera right here like this. Cause you won't block his face. So just try to like.
I'm gonna just sit back like this, but I just want to start it because we got 30 people on live, so I want to start that.
Everybody ready?
If y'all got all the camera angles good, this one just on me, that one just on him, and that one on both of us.
Yep.
All right, we gonna let me know after y'all get every camera on, then I'm gonna press record. And then Terry, when you talk, just remember to try to talk it to that hoe. All right, let me know when y'all
You got
on.
that shit all the way down there, bro.
Make sure y'all tune the fuck in. We finna get this shit started. Y'all don't wanna miss this. We got 35 people. I see it going up there. Let me know when all 3 of the cameras on.
1,
This one going
3.
and this one going.
You ready? Ready?
These 2 going. So y'all good.
Alright, well now restart. You gotta start them all at the same time. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta keep up with each other. Turn these 2 cameras off. Cause I need everything to be at the same time. What's the technical difficulty with your camera?
You good,
Oh, let me delete that.
Oh God, delete that shit.
KK got a bunch of cameras. And
Boy, we ain't
Look at
bullshit.
it, y'all. She got the sign. She
Yeah,
got the
we
cameras.
outside. Yeah.
That shit look good.
Man,
KK's
nigga,
corner.
man, stop playing. Do you see how I put it in the corner of the room and shit? Like,
Proud to be in this motherfucking corner.
yeah, nigga.
KK's corner.
Yeah. Alright.
1, 2, 3.
Yo, 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 what it is, gang? I say, yo, 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 what it is, gang? It's KK on the check-in for KK's Corner. I got the one and only Terry Skywalker with me, man. The CEO of Bonfire ATL and a whole bunch of other businesses. I think you gotta properly introduce yourself to the people, man. Pop it.
What's good, man? It's your boy Terry Skywalker, man. Professionally known as Dr. Terry Walker, CAU alum. So, you know, I'm out here with KK, getting it in, Bonfire ATL CEO, and I'm just gonna kick it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man? We gotta address a lot of things on this podcast, y'all. We gotta address a lot, but before we even get into all that, I think we gotta do 2 story times before we address what we came here for. I think we gotta do the story time of how me and you first met, and then I think we just gotta do a general background story of you and then how you met them. And then we tell our story of what's going like. You know what I'm saying, y'all? I met Terry one night. This was October of 2021.
Damn, nigga.
Or was it 2022? I think it was October 2021 because I've been at Bonfire for over a year. So this was October of 2021, y'all. I was outside by myself networking. I was at this club, right? So I'm at the event and I'm literally
Drummer
just...
boy event.
Yup. See, help me out, fill me in. We at this spot. I'm by myself. You were there with who? Uno. And who else? Just Uno? Yep, and I was walking around just passing out flyers, trying to promote the podcast, letting people know what I got going on. You know, I'm just promoting myself. I'm by myself. It's like, 1 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And I'm walking around, I get to his table, I put the flyer down. Then boom, how the story go from there?
No, see, my version of the story.
Okay.
I walk in and I'm with Uno and we sitting down chilling and we just kicking it.
Yeah.
And they started having people talk about who they are. And you got up.
Yep.
And you was like, I'm KK. I got a podcast, KK's Corner.
Yep.
I go to Clark Atlanta University. That's the only 3 things I needed to hear. That's it. I'm like, oh, she went to CAU?
Yeah.
Oh, she go to CAU and she live. I see she got up and she spoke and she was going around meeting everybody. Now, I told Uno, I said, yo, I need to meet her. That's what I said. And I was just sitting there chilling. And then you started making your rounds around the room, and that nigga Uno looked at me and said, see how it work? You ain't even got to go over there. She about to come to you. And then when you got there, the first thing I said to you was, I'm going to change your life.
Yup, and man, y'all, it's late at night, it's 1 a.m. I'm in the club by myself. I said, you see an old nigga talking about, I'm finna change your life. I'm looking like these niggas look like they got money, they got some good smoke, some drinks on the table. You can tell by how they dress. So I'm like, okay, so I sit down, get to politic, and we get to talking, we exchange numbers. I end up hosting Bonfire, and the rest is history.
I told you who I was.
Yeah, and you was explaining everything.
I said, yeah, I'm the owner of Bonfire, and you was like, word?
Yup, because I seen it on his shirt. He was like, you know what this is? He pointed to his shirt, all dramatic, you know what this is? And I'm like, well, he like, I'm the owner of Bonfire. I'm what? He has the biggest weekly running event in Atlanta. We've been going for 10 years. How you give me the whole spiel? And then like it was like up from there. I remember he texted me to host Bonfire one Sunday. I killed that shit and I was on the schedule every week after that.
Like that. That's
So look, for those who don't know, Bonfire got previously had 3 owners. So like, talk to us about your experience of like, first.
I'm gonna just tell you how you even
got to owning Bonfire, yeah, like about that. Cause you was hustling, you was at Clark, you doing your thing.
So 9 years ago,
yeah,
I came to Bonfire. I was chilling with one of my homegirls. We was outside of Cafe Circa, which Cafe Circa, it had this day party that was real popular. So we was leaving the day party. I think at that time I was drinking, cause I haven't drank in 9 years. But at that time I was wet, I was fucked up.
Had leave Cafe Circle, like, hey.
Hell yeah. And I met the girl. We wasn't even friends. I met her and she told me about Bonfire. She was like, yo, you need to come to Bonfire. I said, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
And I went the wrong place. I went to some shit on the east side first. And when I got to the shit, it was in Bonfire. So I eventually found it. And I was like, oh, this shit is dope. And at that time, Bonfire was set up ill. You know what I mean? Like when you first walk in, it was like mad, because you didn't have no age limit at that time. So when you first walk in, it'll be mad old niggas by the exit. Like so all the old niggas hung out closer to the front.
Yeah.
And the further you got back, the younger it got. So when you got actually by the fire, the 18-year-old was jumping around, bugging and doing all that shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this shit is dope. And then you had people like playing the guitar by the fire and singing and all types of shit. The inside, it was, you could drink and it was niggas performing. It was flip cup and all types of shit.
All type of games and
all
interactions.
types of games and interactions and shit. So I started coming every fucking week, and this shit was lit. And at the time, I was rapping. So I did the first artist takeover at Bonfire.
Shice.
Yeah, I pulled up with 100 niggas. Straight up, my team, DNA, dopest niggas alive.
Yeah.
You know, I'm the oldest nigga. I'm old as hell, but these niggas is all, right now, they probably like 37, 38. So they was, they was young at the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I pull up with like, DNA basically is a crew, started in South Carolina, a bunch of cousins that used to sell dope together. They started a crew of 60 of them. You know what I'm saying?
60 people?
Yeah, it was 60 of them. 30 of them got locked up on a RICO, but the other 30 spread out throughout the rest of the country and basically started fractions of DNA in mad different cities.
Yeah.
So I pulled up with mad different fractions of niggas, you feel what I'm saying? And we took it over, and I just kept starting coming, and eventually they shut Bonfire down because they lost the space, and it shut down for a whole year. And I had met the owner right before it shut down, and me and him, we got real close. We was hanging out all the time. I was always at his crib or whatever. But he was on drugs. I'm just keep it real. He was on cocaine really hard. Yeah. And he started like spiraling. He would curse out the employees, especially the women. I don't really like that. You know what I mean? And I asked him one day. I said, bro, you know, you create a vortex every Sunday, an energy.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said, you got all these people that come and see your shit. I was like, but you got niggas sniffing coke, niggas in your crib wilding, and all of that shit. And I was like, what you gonna do? Like, what you gonna show them niggas? Because they come to you to see some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he couldn't answer me. You know what I mean? And eventually, the guy who owned the space, he cursed him out too. And the guy,
man, so it's like now you done there burning bridges with everybody, even the space.
Oh, he gone. Well, I'm telling you, the people he cursed out. He cursed out Red Bull.
What?
He cursed out MTV. He cursed out Jay Carter from One Music Fest.
Nah, not One Music Fest.
Yeah, he cursed all of them out. So eventually, the guy who owned the space came to us. He was like, I'm about to kill this shit.
Yeah.
He said, because I'm tired of how he talked to me and shit. You feel what I'm saying? He said, if one of y'all don't take over to do business with me, then this shit about to die. And you know, Bonfire had 30 employees at the time. And at the time, I had left because I wasn't fucking with him no more because me and him started getting into it. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm leave this high ass nigga alone. He tripping.
Yeah. So, you know, I did some paperwork because I'm a doctor in business. I did some paperwork and in comes the partners. The partners were Michi and at the time, Fresh. I went to them two niggas because they was already working there. Fresh had already got fired by dude, but he was in charge of the stage.
Okay.
And Michi was in charge of the video games. He was like Lil Michi.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, he was a video game nigga.
Yeah.
I was the person, I was the, what you call that, the promotion manager.
Okay.
And I owned the photo booth, and I was doing a photo booth, and I would take on other jobs when it was lacking, like New Year's. Gary didn't come do the fire. I had to do the fire and shit like that.
So you was basically pretty much picking up the slack around Bonfire and already investing like your time into
it. Yeah, and rest in peace. There's another guy named Mo.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mo.
Yeah, Mo. He was in charge of vending in the front door.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So really running Bonfire at that time, it was just me and Mo and then the owner, but he would just show up and, you know, get his money, keep it moving.
Yeah.
So Michi and Flex went, because when I went to have a meeting with Fresh, Michi had his homeboy there, Flex.
So that's how Flex got involved.
Yeah, and I never met Flex. I didn't know him or nothing. But Michi was like, yo, I'm going to give him a percentage of my percentage because that's my boy and I want him to bring him in. You know what I mean? So we did Bonfire, and at the end of the night, dude was talking about, you know, he do marketing and websites and graphics. He went to AIA, Art Institute.
Okay.
You know what I mean? For that kind of shit. So I'm like, oh, that shit's mad instrumental to what the fuck we got going on.
Yeah, you like, okay, it look like
Flex
can be useful.
Yeah, so I was like, you know, we made him a full partner.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
And that's how it ended up becoming you.
It was 5 of us.
Yeah.
But really it was 4 at first. It was Fresh, Flex, me, and me.
Okay.
And then Mo was he had Susie's job. He was the operation manager.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? And then after Mo put in so much work, and we realized, because we didn't know if he was going to be loyal to us or the old owner. So we kept him around, but we didn't give him no power because we didn't want the nigga to do no bullshit.
Yeah, y'all got to watch him at the same time. You like, we rocking with you, but let's do it from
After we rocked for so long, and then he wound up kind of pressing it, because we didn't take Bonfire from the nigga. What we did was, we offered him 25% to stay home. He was only getting 33% at the time because it was 3 owners, you know what I mean? Yeah. So we offered him 25% to stay home. And he took it, but then he tried to do some bullshit and wound up getting pushed out. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So when we took it over, we worked a couple times, Mo kind of pressed due about the shit, and we wound up fucking with Mo. Mo had a car accident. I'm a car accident specialist on the side. I help niggas get their money. I got lawyers.
His bag.
Yeah, I got lawyers, doctors, all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? To do your shit. So I sent him.
I told you he don't fuck around.
Yeah, the nigga had 3 car accidents in like a month period, and I got him money for all 3. Yeah. So the nigga wound up getting some cake. He bought in the Bonfire. Mo. So Mo became 5th partner. Okay. So at the time, it was 5 of us, and you know, we was running in. It was kind of worked good because the spectrum went from happy to angry. Yeah. You know what I mean? Fresh was extra happy. Then you had then you had Mo, who was happy but kind of a little bit angry. Then you had me that was dead in the middle. Yeah. Then you had Michi, who really don't give a fuck, but he could be an asshole sometimes. Yeah. And then you had Flex, who was mad. And he was always mad.
So he just been mad his whole life.
Yeah, he's an angry ass nigga. But so it always worked because, you know, in the meetings, you know, that energy would kind of centralize because it was the spectrum. Like, you know what I mean? So we'd be able to balance off of each other and then come up with a good solution that would fit everybody. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? And we was doing really good. And then the owner, the former owner started calling the police on us every week. So we wound up going on the run. We moved Bonfire like every 2 weeks.
This nigga said we wind up going on the run.
Yeah, we moved Bonfire every 2 weeks, and every week it would have 1,300 people in it every single week, no matter where we moved it to. It was like people was waiting to see the location just to pop out.
And that influence is crazy, you know what I'm saying? Especially with y'all just not taking over and being able to mobilize it like that and people still rock. So how did we end up getting down to 3 owners? You knocked away 1. What happened to the other one? What happened to Fresh?
No, hold on. It's not gonna be long. Let me tell you. So we went on this run, and then eventually we became a little bit more stable because we found the location and we was doing our thing, and the police kind of stopped fucking with us. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we wound up getting cool with the police, and they would hire a cop. So that shit made it to where. So for all you promoters, if y'all don't want y'all shit fucked with, hire a police officer, and that police officer will stop the other cops when they show up.
Free game on KK's Corner, man. Give it to them.
So, you know, and they don't charge much. They charge $40, $50 an hour. So, you know what I mean? You can save your whole party for $250.
Yeah, versus them not knowing about it and they coming to shut it down and all that extra stuff. For sure. Definitely it's a free game. Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, we wound up getting stable. And then we had like big plans. We had this building. We had just got with this Chinese dude. We put up $60,000 to the building, and we was waiting to open. And we was set to make $10 million in the next 2 years behind that shit. Damn. You know what I mean? And COVID hit. COVID hit. It shut us down from May until June. It shut us down. So damn. Okay. Yeah.
So. Everybody was fucked up. Wasn't no money nowhere. But you know, we started getting them PPP loans and them stipends and all that. Yeah, stimulus. Yeah,
find a way to make one, man.
Yeah, the stimmies and all that. And then they made it to where people could open up again. Yeah. And even though they wanted us to be 6 feet apart, have masks and all that shit, we became the #1 event in the country because every base else in the country was closed except for Atlanta.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the whole country was closed, but Atlanta still had clubs going on, parties going on.
I was going to work every day. I was working at Walmart. Like,
Yeah.
I'm going to work every day, working at Walmart. I'm still going to the club, going out to eat. Like, and I'm calling my family back in Chicago. They're like, you crazy. They all pinned up in the house. I'm like, man, we in Atlanta living life.
Living
man.
life,
Nobody
nigga.
pinned
Like,
up.
what?
Yeah.
Then we was the only place in the whole world that had 2,000 people in it
Yeah, it's crazy.
during COVID.
That's crazy.
Every single Sunday. So
I ain't even know about that, y'all.
yeah, people was flying in town from France, from motherfucking Italy, from all over the world to come to. But we went viral in Russia. Straight up, podcast in Russia, we had 3 million hits in 3 days.
Damn.
Straight up. So, yeah, that happened. And then in the midst of COVID, my partner Mo died. You feel what I'm saying? And that was kind of devastating. Me and Mo used to bump heads sometimes, but I'm usually cool because I'm a street nigga. I done seen mad niggas die, like literally looked over niggas while they was bleeding out type shit.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? After they got shot by somebody or whatever. But I went in the bathroom and I cried.
Yeah.
Like that ass. I like damn, yo, that's my man. You know what I mean? But anyway, after Mo died, it was 4 of us. You know what I mean? Me, Fresh, Michi, and Flex. And believe it or not, Mo was kind of like that balance. Yeah, Mo was kind of like that balance. When Mo died, that shit started unraveling. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was the like.
It wasn't that fifth vote wasn't there no more. So it could end up 2 against 2.
Yeah,
You
then
feel
it's
what
like
I'm
y'all
saying?
might never reach a decision.
Yeah, shit like that. So at the time, I seen what was going on, and I suggested because my partner Fresh at the time, he was doing this shit called Takeoff ATL at Union EAV, and what happened was we wound up becoming silent owners or managing owners of Union EAV in East Atlanta Village.
Okay.
Yeah, and we was doing that too, and we did that like right before COVID.
Yeah.
And right when we got into the mix, COVID hit, so we had all of that shit in limbo. But I don't like starting shit that I don't finish.
Factual.
Yeah, so I went there and just like was there and figuring that shit out.
Yeah.
And I would book little shit here and there and do shit. But then Amici called me one day and was like, his boy Ferk wanted to do an after hours, but he was like, you the one who be over there, it's on you. So if you want to do it, you could do it, but we ain't gonna commit to an after hours. And now Ferk used to be our bar manager.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And he had a girl working for him, and the girl wound up like stealing. I caught her stealing based off of the.
Bitches ain't shit.
Yeah, I can eyeball a bottle and tell you how much money should be in my pocket from the bottle.
Yeah.
So she was taking like half the money type shit, like dead ass.
She ain't even taking her little $20. She being greedy.
Yeah, so I basically fired her, but then the girls that I hired was bar managers at Sweet Lounge. So I kind of didn't need another bar manager, so I got rid of Ferk.
Your network was always so big, you able to pick people exactly where you need them, pull them from where you need them. That's
so
what's
so
up.
I felt sad. I felt bad for firing Ferk because he really didn't do nothing wrong.
Yeah.
So when he offered the after, he asked for the after hours. I didn't want to do it,
Yeah.
but I wanted to throw him an olive branch.
Cause you felt so bad, so you like, let's do it.
Yeah. So we wound up starting the after hours. At the time, the AC was broken. It was like 90 degrees outside. So, rest in peace, Trouble. He used to be up in there.
Okay.
You know what I mean? A couple other people used to be up in there, but it was so hot that, it wasn't really lit like that. And then I finagled my boy, or got my boy to finagle the system. And he was supposed to pay $6,000 for this shit, but he's an AC guy. He fixed it for me for $600.
Damn.
Yeah.
I told y'all them connections and networking to take you far. That was up.
So when he fixed it, we kind of became like one of the top after hours for like a whole summer.
What?
Like wall to wall the whole summer. And then what happened was, even though my partners act like they didn't give a fuck, because at first we was giving Michi a third of that shit.
Yeah.
But he wasn't coming. And I'm like, nigga, I'm not gonna be up till 6 in the morning busting my ass
and then I'm paying you and you ain't even help me out?
Yeah, so it wound up just being me, Ferk, and rest in peace, my other partner, DC. You feel what I'm saying? And we was making money. I was making an extra 10 grand a month off of the after hours. Like, and that shit was like lovely. You know what I mean? Like straight up. And then and right about that time, I said, hey, why don't we put all these companies we own under Bonfire? You know what I mean? Because Fresh had the Takeoff shit, which is a showcase. It's been open about the same amount of time Bonfire's been open.
Yeah, I heard about that one.
Yeah, and Michi and Flex got Atlanta Indie Market, which is, you know what I mean? So I'm like, and I'll just throw parties. Yeah. So I'm like, we can put all that shit under Bonfire and help each other out.
Fact.
You know what I mean? And, you know, Bonfire is a big umbrella. Mm-hmm. It'll boost up whatever the fuck you got going on.
And that's how y'all end up getting the vendors from them, that from that. Okay.
Nah, so, no, it didn't happen.
Damn.
Because Michi walked in like, why do we have to do that? And he killed it.
Damn.
And after he killed it, Fresh kind of like went off on his own world. So, you know, he do clothes and Takeoff and all that. So he kind of stopped contributing and started really just pushing all his shit.
He like, fuck that shit. Niggas ain't on one page. I'm finna do me.
Facts.
Like, that's basically what he said.
And because of that, it started becoming tumultuous because we seeing him not do nothing. One time we was about to get raided.
Yeah.
And motherfucking, I'm out there fighting with the cops, like verbally. Flex and Michi running around doing shit, and this nigga still in the side selling clothes. Don't even know what's going on.
He ain't even in tune with
he ain't even in tune with the shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that was the shit that kind of woke me up, like, oh yeah, is this nigga bugging?
Yeah.
And then he went behind our backs and signed the lease to Union without us, and kind of took the shit from us and wanted us to work for him.
Yeah.
And niggas like, what? Why would you? And then we wound up kicking him out of Bonfire.
Yeah. You
feel what I'm saying? And we gave him that without any fight or anything, and we got him out of Bonfire. So that's how we got down to the three of us.
To the three, yeah.
So with that being said, at the time we was at Best End Brewing every Sunday.
Okay, Best End.
Yeah, you know that middle part before you get to Best End?
Yeah.
That was Bonfire.
Okay, y'all was right in that area.
Yeah, right in that area with the shipping container and all that. It was lit. That shit was super lit.
He said it was lit,
That shit was nuts. And eventually, Flex did an event there in the daytime. So I call it the Nerd Fest because there were all the crypto niggas and all that. You know what I mean?
This nigga just said he did a Nerd Fest.
Yeah, but they fucked us up because they did it in the daytime and they took over that common area and the tenants started complaining.
Okay.
So the landlord was like, yo, y'all gotta like move type shit. So that's when, now mind you, something I left out was, right about the time of COVID, we had a big fight because we fired one of our comedians because in the building we was at, his baby mom was the manager and she was giving us a lot of shit, like, but not shit like regular shit, like don't do this, don't do that. Like she would price gouge us. Every week she would go up on the price and then her and the owner tried to bust a move to take Bonfire.
Everybody wanted Bonfire. That's basically what I'm hearing.
Yeah, they tried to bust a move.
Everybody knew how they could benefit off it, and everybody like, man, I need it. But y'all was the ones who really ended up with it.
That's how they know. That's how they tried to freak it. Yeah. Because they had the building and people were so used to the building. So I'm in Florida chilling with my wife, and I called the owner and I'm like, I gotta pay you some money. I owe you money for last week and I want to give you the deposit for this week. Yeah. And he's like, yeah, you can pay me the money for last week, but hold off on the deposit for this week. But I'm like, okay, whatever. Yeah. So when I got back, I came to see him and I told him, oh, I forgot to get the deposit for this week. He was like, oh, you don't have to worry about it, hold on. But I'm a meticulous motherfucker. So even though I was right there about to meet with him, I went across the street to Kroger and went and got a money order to give him the shit for this week. Yeah. But I went to put it in his hand and he was like, no, I wanted to tell you, somebody rented the building. And I was like, oh, okay. But in my head, I'm like, we paid him $17,000 a month. Yeah. I'm paying him $4,500 a week. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, whoever bought the building or rent the building, they ain't gonna lose that money. Yeah. Because they leased like 20 grand. Yeah. That one day for 5 hours is paying 17 grand of that 20 grand.
That's crazy.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, they ain't going, so I was like, so who got the building? It was the chick.
Wow.
Yeah. And what's crazy is my homegirl Lola, who you got her job now. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, shout out Lola, man.
Yeah, Lola called me and was like, yo, Ty Mills is posting flyers like he doing Bonfire. And this was a while ago before this incident. And it wound up being nothing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then he started posting again. She called me again, like he back at it. Yeah. But then a couple minutes later, I found out that they took the building. Yeah. So they was planning to open up ban us from the shit, and people were still gonna come because they used to coming
Because
there.
they used to the name and the location.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I found out the day before, so I went to Instagram and told niggas like, yo, that shit ain't real, don't fuck with it, da da da. And
Because at the end of the day, regardless of the name, like you've always been like the face of
yeah,
it. They always know the man with the white beard, they always gonna follow what you say.
yeah, so that shit was empty.
Yeah.
And then we still had a lease on the parking lot right next to it. So we all just gathered up in the parking lot and shut that shit down. Like every time people was coming, we like, nah, that ain't real. When they saw me, they was like, oh, if that nigga say it ain't real, that shit ain't real. That nigga is Bonfire.
Bro, the power and influence is crazy. I know exactly what you mean, bro.
Then we found another building on Marietta Street, right across from the aquarium.
Yeah.
And we rocked that. We rocked that shit out for like a year and some change.
Yeah.
And then eventually, and then we had to move from there, and that's when we moved to Best End. And then we got to move from Best End, and that's when Amici found the building.
Okay.
You know what I mean? 1070 down on Lee Hollowell.
Yeah.
Now, initially going over there, you know, once I seen it, I was like, oh shit, we got our own building type shit. You know what I mean? I was like, yeah, that's good. Now, mind you, my sister-in-law sang country music. You know what I mean? She sold 30 million records. She's the lead singer of a group called Sugarland.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So she called me on the phone when them niggas was trying to take Bonfire and was like, yo, I'm about to buy you a building.
Yeah.
She said, but you own this building. Your partners can operate out of it, but you gonna own this building.
Right.
And I was like, nah, I don't move like that. I was like, we do this shit together. That shit don't even sound right.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I declined it. I didn't take the building.
Damn.
So when we get over to this new building, 1070, Amici took the building.
So wait, 1070 is in Michi name?
Yes. Amici took the building, and he made us tenants. Now,
Even though you had the chance to and you declined it, he did it anyway.
and they knew I declined it, and he did it anyway.
And you know Flex gonna follow behind because that's how you met Flex, because that was Michi friend.
So
We just keep y'all up to date on the facts now.
So, we go over to this building and we start operating, and then until I start booking outside events that I realized this is Amici's building.
Yeah. Oh, he didn't even tell you up front.
Yeah, we like, niggas ain't know.
Yeah.
Because, now listen to this shit. I booked 90% of the events there.
Damn.
From college events to Jewish billionaires. I booked 90% and I worked 100% of the events.
Yeah, you was there every single time.
Every single time anything was open, I was there.
Yeah. Hey, me in interview, this nigga said, hold on, this my landlord.
Yeah, I own a building over on Whitehall.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
bro. I know. Terry got so many businesses.
Rich
y'all
Jewish
wouldn't believe
motherfuckers,
it.
like,
Yeah.
I gotta see what they talking about.
Yeah.
So, when we would book these events, we wound up in the Bonfire room.
Yeah.
We had to give this nigga Michi 50%.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so me and Flex was left to split 50%.
25.
No, 3 ways.
Damn.
Because we had to put money in the Bonfire bank account.
Mm.
So we would split that shit 3 ways. And you know, it kind of fucked me up because I'm like, number one, I gave y'all this business.
Yeah.
You got this building because I gave y'all this business. And you gouging on us. Like, we supposed to be over here to make money, and you the only, that's why we'd be at Bonfire and you'd be like, where Michi at? Like, he in China. Because that nigga motherfucker was making money.
That's crazy.
Anything outside of the Bonfire room, like that big room in the back and the skate park, he would get 80%.
Whoa.
And the only reason I went along with it is because we moving.
Yeah.
So I can't stop getting money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You feel what I'm saying? I got a daughter that go to private school.
So it's like you
and
ain't
shit
even
that.
want to fight against it because it's like y'all working, y'all making money, so it's like fuck it.
And the crazy shit is, for about 2 years, Michi was trying to get Flex out of the company. Because, to be honest with you, Flex don't really do shit. Like, think about it. What the fuck did he do besides stand at the door and scream at niggas? He was posting on Instagram, you know what I mean? But his posts would be bullshit. I would have to post live shit to try to...
Yeah. You've always been a heart of the page.
You feel what I'm saying? So he would just post the flyers, but I go get the flyers made, distribute the flyers to the artists, do the group shit that we was in every week.
Yep, send the text out.
Send the text out, all of that shit. And, you know, he didn't really have no duties. He was in charge of the web page, but he outsourced that to a nigga named Justin. He was in charge of making the flyers, but at the time he outsourced that to a nigga named Yante. Yante wound up getting locked up.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Yante wound up getting locked up, and now Gardy do the flyers.
Yante was cool to the motherfucker too. Hold that thought. Stop all the cameras and restart them. It's gonna be 30 minutes. They gonna stop automatically. Stop them and restart them.
KK professional in the motherfucker.
That's why I said hold that thought. Like keep on that same note. So then when they come back on, stop them all and restart them at the same time. You just stopped them or restarted them?
I just stopped him.
All right, hey, K3. K3. He got the headphones.
Yo, KK. I mean, K. Yeah, headphones on.
Yeah. Tell him we gotta goddamn.
Come on, we had to stop him when we started.
We gotta stop it and start it. We just gotta start them all again because you know that.
Alright, see how many minutes you got on that one.
You got 30 minutes on both? We're gonna do 30 more minutes.
Oh.
Cause I know mine got 30 minutes on it.
This right here got 14. He got 14 minutes.
I'm gonna just clear some stories.
Yeah, I was gonna say let him just goddamn do that shit.
14 minutes.
Damn, as soon as we get to the good part. Oh
That's
God.
why, cause we want to say no, keep it going, cause I feel like certain people, certain selected people, you should keep it a little further going, cause he was gonna keep it.
No, we is finna keep it going, nigga. We just gotta make sure we got the memory for it. Oh God, I just want him to goddamn.
Oh, this shit about to blow.
Damn! But I know you're gonna remember your thought though, so I ain't tripping. Damn, bro, we got 10 likes and they're going crazy. I'm finna read you some of the comments real quick. Let's see what y'all say. Okay, Malcolm X. They just called your ugly ass Malcolm X, nigga. I just made my first 86 racks today. Somebody said I look like the cinnamon stick from Apple Jacks. Hey, suck my dick. Somebody else said B look like Charlemagne. Somebody else said it's y'all time. They're funny as hell. Somebody said Phoenix in the building. What up, Phoenix?
Phoenix.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's hot as fucking Phoenix. Let me
Man.
tell you something about Phoenix, yo.
Talk to
I
me.
was in Phoenix.
Y'all talking about backyard mechanic. We can't hear you. My bad. I still put it on mute. I'm glad y'all told me. Y'all be on YouTube talking crazy, but guess what? Y'all still tuned in to KK's Corner. So just keep talking, man. So keep thumbs up while you're doing it. Keep boosting up my watch time while y'all doing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I like how the sound red and the Clark Atlanta thing red kind of go together in the back. That shit's so hard.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this to you, fool, because I can't get this shit out. But my fingers ain't on it.
Yeah. We ain't done either. Make sure y'all stay on here, boy.
Let me
We
see
not
it.
done.
Why you doing it? I'm like,
Yeah, so he can take it off so we can get back to it. My bad, I should have
What
told
you
y'all
taking
this would
off?
be a little bit
I'm just
longer.
trying to take the bottom piece off.
This how I take the bottom piece off.
Here?
Somebody said, would you rather be black and have $1 million or just have $1 million? What?
Oh, no, y'all think you got
Would I
to do
rather
this, my
be-
guy? You're not paying.
For someone with 3 views, you think you all
that?
that.
Get the metal piece.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna respond to negativity because if I respond to you how I want to, they gonna shut my whole life down.
Damn, bro.
You like to subscribe. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you for liking and subscribing and coming on here with good energy instead of talking mess like the rest of them bums who probably sitting at home playing with their Peter Wacker.
30 minutes, I can get.
All right, bet. I got
Right.
44 on mine. Yep, I just need 30 minutes. Yep. Because the board only do 30 minutes, too. So that's how I knew to stop it at 29.50.
There you go, my guy. It's over.
That's love. Appreciate
That. That's love.
Yeah.
Sure, man.
How much time is on that one?
Yeah, how much time is on that one? Somebody said, can you hear my question?
Yes, sir.
Would I rather, they said, would we rather be black and have $1 million or just have $1 million? What do y'all, we already black, so what do y'all mean by that? Like,
I don't diss niggas' questions, but y'all know that was a dumb ass question.
oh, bro, like, what do you mean by that? Like, would I rather be, I don't care.
I don't give a fuck what color I was if I got a million.
Like, I don't get that. Like,
Yeah, but I love being black. So
Oh, bro, you feel
I
me?
would rather stay myself and get $1 million than have to change it to another nigga. But,
yeah, like, is that
Yeah.
what y'all saying? Like,
But
we,
if I had $1 million, whether I'm black or not, I would motherfucking be a very happy person.
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying?
Straight
Like,
up.
we gonna be happy with $1 million regardless. So we really ain't trying to hear
Go
what y'all
York!
gotta see. We really ain't trying to hear what y'all gotta say. What's up, photo? We really ain't trying to hear, so.
Well, I be back. I'm finna go to the.
Love to see my young niggas coming from work, man. Being productive motherfucking citizens, man.
Record a session.
You know what I'm saying? So would you rather, how would you rather get $1 million? Why you asking us that? Like, he just wants to show us his face, y'all. How would you rather get $1 million?
He came in to pick up something. He said he got to record something.
Oh, he probably grabbed his little weed then. Yeah, that what he grabbed. That's good though. If he say he got a recorded session, you know he be engineering. He be engineering people's stuff, so that's good. Make that extra money.
31.
Alright, bad. My bad, K3. Next time we'll just always be prepared for an
I'm
hour.
gonna try to come next time with a stick.
Yeah.
Because we need the long, like, an extra 30 minutes, like, over.
And I'm gonna just get extra SD card.
Yeah.
Man, you got something to drink?
If y'all ask me, I got player potion, but it got liquor in it.
Water?
I get some
need to
tap
drink
water.
water. Nah, I'm good, nigga.
Oh God, I'm gonna be honest with
This is
you.
Atlanta, bud. Bums probably rub their nuts on the motherfucking tap water, bud.
I got this healthy lemonade. You wanna try it? I like it.
Healthy lemonade. What's healthy about it?
They sell it at my openings. They sell it at my job. Opening is tight. They sell it at my job.
Let me see it first.
It don't got sugar.
It's
in
called
it.
Sweet Brain.
Oh yeah, I'm down with it.
I'm about to invest. I'm
You
about
gonna
to invest in
like
the company. The company.
Yes, it do.
They claim it don't got sugar.
Nah,
in it.
I ain't fucking with it. I can't fuck with it.
Why? What it
I
got?
don't eat sugar.
But it don't got
20
sugar.
grams of added sugar.
Yeah, that's not.
I don't fuck with added sugar at all.
Damn, but I'm telling you, it don't say sweet at all. Like
20 grams is a lot.
John Dre, try this.
I'm just saying, I don't.
No, I know what you mean though, but like, tell me what you think about
I
it.
started drinking added sugar last year. I lost 58 pounds. I'm done.
That
It
was-
tastes sweet at all.
That shit
What type of
hard.
sugar? What type of sugar is in it?
I don't know.
Because it's depending on the type of sugar they add into it. It can be cane sugar that's more healthy than raw sugar, or.
I don't fuck with no
But I get what you
added
said.
sugar.
I don't do added sugar either.
I drink apple juice. That don't have
Apple
no
juice?
added sugar. No, I can't drink orange juice.
See, it say this is the ingredients: triple filter water, organic maple syrup, organic lemon juice, organic lemon flavor.
Okay, so flavor.
But it do say total sugar is 20, so that must be in one of them flavors.
Yeah, I don't know. I fuck with sugar. I don't fuck with added sugar.
Oh,
added sugar.
because added sugar
They
must
say
be
It's not
right.
natural.
Yeah, if they say added sugar, that means it's not natural. They put something in it.
So they trying to say that it's healthy, but they really finesse. Y'all like
Yeah.
added sugar? Drop in the comment below if y'all like added sugar, man.
Yeah, they finessing. Apple juice don't got added sugar. Most apple juice, if you look on the back, it say zero.
Yeah.
Watermelon juice, coconut water.
Where you get your watermelon juice? I've been looking for some watermelon juice because I love.
Go to Whole Foods, or anyone, Whole Foods, Kroger, or Publix. And look for this white. It's a white. They usually sell it in the grocery section.
You want to try this? This should expire October 28th. I bought it for my girl. She had took a little sip. She ain't really care for it.
25.
Damn.
Yeah, everything in the
Try
store
this
got
and tell me
sugar,
what you think about this.
except for
Take a
those
water.
things I
Take a
named.
water. Follow that one. If you like it, you can keep it because I had.
Let me teach y'all a secret about sugar.
Y'all listening? Free game,
Sugar
man.
is in rice, Sugar is in noodles and sugar is in bread because it's starch, and when it get in your body, it processes into sugar. Everything that's wrong with your body, most of the shit, I say 80% of the shit that's wrong with people come from sugar consumption.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because sugar creates mucus, and mucus causes all the issues.
You know, it's sugar in the tobacco too, like the backwoods and shit. Cause like when I be smoking, like
honey and all that.
Bro, like some people cough a lot when they smoke. I'ma keep it G. I be spitting. It's like it be so much like mucus built up. Like you probably seen that when we was at the building that day. I was smoking. I was spitting to the side.
Mucus cause almost all the ailments in your body. All the cancers in your body come from mucus buildup.
You scare me because every time I smoke, I be spitting.
Yeah, all that shit come from mucus buildup. Even dementia is mucus in your brain.
They say what team on the wall? That's big CAU. Y'all can't read. Y'all don't see that Panther?
C.
You. Hey. You. C-A-U. Big K3, man. We get K3 with us, man. Make sure y'all tap in with K-Star Productions. That's the hottest videographer, photographer at Clark Atlanta University, man. My young nigga so cold. He come through with all the equipment. He come through make us look good. All right, so since we finna start back, I'm going to tell you. You remember the last thing you were saying? Yeah, let me try to see. I just want to see that last word just for myself. We was like right here. Let me see.
I said, Michi was trying to get Flex out for 2 years. That's what I was talking about.
The last thing you ended off on was you saying like Flex wasn't really doing nothing. He had them 2 jobs, but he hired some other people to do it. So when we cut back on, I'm all right. So I know y'all gotta get that Zoom back right, and then we in it. Cause I know that bitch on Zoom. Then we in there. Try to get that hoe close to perfect, but if not, it's good. Cause when I started back, you know I'm a natural nigga. I don't give a damn. You know when I started back, I'm gonna be like, you know, yo, we back on phone.
Production work. I know what it is at work. No my little production name.
We
perfect.
All right, let me know when y'all gonna start all 3. Let's do it how we did it last time. That was real.
All right, you ready for that one?
Yeah. So John Dre, you focus on that one, and then he gonna start them too. And let me know after y'all on.
All right, that's straight. All right, both of you got like exactly 31 minutes on.
All right,
Hey,
bet.
do me a favor, bro. Try not to have your earphones in, because if I ever need your help, just kick it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
At least keep one in, keep one out.
All right, y'all. Let me know when it's on, Dre.
Hold on, let me see. What's the
One.
Oh wait, hold on.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and we back, man. Had to get no cameras right. We back, man. So back to what you were saying. He had 2 positions. He gave it off to somebody else to do it. So now Michi, the one who pulled him in, is realizing like this nigga ain't shit.
Yeah, and plus he would fuck with us a lot. Like
What you mean?
He's very aggressive.
Yeah.
So he's very aggressive. So he will call us. He'll text us and ask us a question. If we don't answer the question immediately, he follows with like 8 question marks. And then if we don't answer, then he's like, oh, niggas don't care about their business. Then I'm gonna just go ahead and do what I needed to do. And it's just real aggressive. He do that shit every day, all day. Like,
so he's just always been like that.
Yeah,
I thought he
like
was
that.
just treating me like an asshole.
And you know, Michi been dealing with that shit for years type shit. So,
Yeah.
you know, Michi get tired of that shit.
Yeah.
And I had to tell him one day, I was like, that's your fault. You can open a business without this nigga. Like, you don't have to always do shit. I was like, that's what's going on. You've been attached to this nigga for so long. And that you feel like you gotta always do everything.
And I
with
wonder
him.
why he even feels so attached.
Because they just grew up together. They went to church together and shit like that since they were little niggas and shit like that.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so Flex didn't really do shit. And Michi wanted to get him out for 2 years. And I wouldn't let him. Because I don't want to lose no more partners.
Yeah.
I just lost 2 partners. One
Even
was
though
deaf
you
and
knew
one-
he was angry.
Yeah, but I'm just like, he been not doing nothing. Ain't nothing changed. I was like, I do most of the work. I'm cool with that. I was like, oh, just leave me alone. Cause I come from a family. My grandfather was a hard-working motherfucker. That's who raised me.
Man.
So I don't know how not to work hard.
Yeah.
Even when I'm somewhere where I should be chilling, I'm carrying shit, moving shit, sweating, doing whatever. Because, you know what I mean? Plus, as an older motherfucker, I like to stay active.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So, anyway, we wound up doing Bonfire, doing the events. We was doing other events. We was in, and the company was grossing like $2 to $3 million a year. You feel what I'm saying? We started out maybe 1.5, but then with that building and doing them events, we started making way more money. And we was doing real good. After expenses, we probably was bringing home like $300 a year type shit. And what happened was really, we was rolling all the way up until Memorial Day of this year.
Yeah, let's talk about it, bro.
Yeah, we was rolling every day. Memorial weekend, we went crazy. We had Juve, we had 2 Juves, a Cooler Fest, and like we was going nuts. But what happened is the building where we was at, that shit is getting developed into like an Atlantic Station, that property. So they was more so like, look, the people outside, the people across the street at the apartments across the street starting to complain, and we about to start developing. Y'all can't do no more night events.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? We can do day events, can't do no more night events. And we abruptly just had to move. And just so happened, I met this guy named Kevin that was trying to sell me on using Posh, the ticketing site, Posh VIP. Yeah, he was trying to sell me on using that, and he said, y'all got a space over there behind Magic City where you could probably slide over there, your boy.
Because y'all was trying to find somewhere else to put it.
Your boy Tobias. Yeah. So we wound up finding the spot, and we went over there. And when we got there, you know, the nigga Tobias is a lot to deal with because, you know, he's a Mason, a lawyer, and
Man, fuck that. The old nigga asshole. I'm a BG with y'all, man. I met the old nigga, and he wanted to start some streaming service, right? Niggas out here selling dreams. Old niggas selling dreams, right? He wanted me to be the star of his streaming service. Okay, cool. I was down with that, right? But I've been building my YouTube since 2021. If I'm going to come on your platform, like right now, we're live streaming this podcast on YouTube. It's nothing wrong with recording a podcast and also live streaming on YouTube. Dead ass. Like when y'all watch this podcast back and y'all hear me say that, y'all can go to my YouTube, y'all can go to my live section, and y'all go see that we've been on here for the duration of the whole thing. So I wanted to stream off his stuff and still record for YouTube how we doing now. But he an old nigga who thought he was going to take control. And he was acting like a bitch, and I wasn't having that.
He had his reasons, but you also have your brand, and y'all, y'all, you know what I mean? And you can't, you're right to want what you want because it's your brand.
Yeah, like I want to still work with people and collab, but I still want to be in full control of my content.
Of your content and your brand. That's it. And even as a young person to understand that shit is amazing. People out there, don't never let nobody control your content. That's where the money is.
So are you still doing business with Tobias or like?
Yeah. Because I'm very patient. Being older, I've met many personalities. And there's nothing that really gonna get me upset from a new nigga because like I don't brag about this shit, but like I'm really a street nigga in real life. I put in a lot of work. When the nigga who moved me to Atlanta is doing life plus 40. Like straight up, we was outside. So I'm happy to be doing the shit that I'm doing. I'm not in the streets. You know what I mean? I went and got an education. I motherfucking throw a party and I'm making mad money. I'm not gonna be yelling and screaming and arguing over shit. That's dumb as hell. Like I did that shit not to have to do that shit. I hang out. So I chill with Tobias and try to get to a point to where we able to do cool shit. You feel what I'm saying? But I gotta get through to him talking and him and the long conversations but that's who he is. I understand who he is. I accept it. Anyway, we're trying to get Bonfire. I sat in this motherfucking room with this nigga Tobias for 11 hours.
I believe because he taught my ears off before.
Yeah, I sat in there for 11 hours.
He flexed on me like I gave a fuck.
But I refuse to motherfucking leave without the building. So
he was a man on a mission.
So I left with being able to do Bonfire. Now what happened was we have a captain of the APD who was chasing us for years. Like he has a problem with us. So when he found out we was over there and minus the accurate paperwork, he came and shut us down the first weekend. First time we ever got shut down, ever in 10 years. So, you know what I mean?
I was there that day on bro. I was there.
Yeah, so that shit kind of felt bad, but it wasn't that bad. We lost some money because we had to give people their money back for certain shit, but it wasn't bad. You know what I mean? And then we opened up the week after that, and it was good.
We was at the underground.
No, we was back at there, and it was good. Then we opened up again, and we got shut down again. You feel what I'm saying? So now we just ain't fucking with it no more. But these niggas blame Tobias. They like, he was supposed to have the paperwork and da-da-da. And I'm like, my nigga, I was on the phone with the police department and him. And like, they basically capped that nigga out and set him up to get motherfucking shut down. Because they said they was going to look out and was going to do this and do that. I heard it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, I'm not mad at that nigga. We going to figure this shit out. But, you know, I'm not going to burn a bridge with a nigga that own fucking, this nigga own like 80 acres.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? In the middle of the city.
Yeah.
So
now
I'm like, I'm not.
on a lot of shit, dog.
Yeah, I'm not. And he own Bamboo.
Yeah.
The motherfucking the pool with the club with the pool in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, I'm not about to burn that bridge. So you know what I mean? And he funny to me because sitting with him is like sitting with a pops. You know what I mean? As a nigga who never had a father, and my grandfather was the nigga who raised me, it's just familiar seeing an old nigga and talking to an old nigga, and you know what I mean? So I just sit and listen and chill and try to be respectful, but still try to make sure I don't agree to no shit that's gonna fuck me up, and you know what I mean? Shit go good. Anyway, I bring these niggas over to the shit with me, cause I just got tired of having these long ass meetings. I'm like, y'all need to come help me, you know what I mean? Cause so and I know Michi's a good negotiator, you know what I mean? I bring them two niggas in there and they in there for 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, Flex got his hand on his gun and Michi is up in between him and Flex, but he's still kind of into by his face, and it's about to get crazy in there.
After 5 minutes. And let me tell y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. And you know, I be real respectful. I don't even do nothing negative on my platform, but I ain't gonna lie, that nigga a bitch. I'm gonna tell y'all my story personally. Like, he did too much, bro. I was shooting my podcast at Bonfire, right? Terry had looked out, because we got 20 minutes left, bro. So we got to get to the point, bro. I was shooting my podcast at Bonfire. Come on now, you know people. Come on, I ain't gonna get you there. We 40 in now, go ahead.
So these niggas went at it, and we already had a deal on the table with the Underground.
Yeah.
Now, why the Underground? Because the World Cup is coming to Atlanta.
Smart.
The World Cup coming to Atlanta, Underground is the central point of Atlanta. It's
Smart.
the zero mark point of Atlanta. It's literally the middle of the whole city.
Yeah.
And that's where if you put Atlanta in the GPS, it will take you to the Underground. If you just put Atlanta, if you like coming from Phoenix and you put Atlanta in there, it will take you to the Underground.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, like that's perfect for World Cup.
Yeah.
So we left Tobias and we wound up going to the Underground. And when we first got to the Underground, we was upstairs. And that's not Bonfire.
Yeah, it was. The vibe wasn't the same.
Yeah, it's
people
all,
was still there, but like
it was in the open. It was mad lights.
So like kind of like that ratchet turn up vibe that took away from it, but people were still there.
Yeah, we had to get permits, and I mean more police, and you know niggas smoking weed and police and drinking police right there. Like it's just awkward. You know what I'm saying? And I always knew it was awkward. So the second week, third week, we still up there. So now it's a week coming, we don't have permits, and we get to move downstairs where I originally wanted to be.
Yeah, downstairs is fire, y'all.
Yeah, so you know downstairs, that shit is Bonfire. Got secret rooms, all that shit.
Yeah.
So we moved downstairs and seemingly everything is starting to pick up and go good.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, I get a call. I call him one day and I'm like, yo, yesterday was good. And da-da-da-da-da. And them niggas like, that's not what we're here to talk about. They basically drafted, we have an operation agreement for the company.
Yeah.
So they drafted amendments to the operating agreement together without my input, and then was like, you need to sign these. So I read the shits, and I'm like, they got non-competes in there. They got I forgot what you privacy shit. I forgot what you call it, man.
NDA.
Kind of like an NDA. Yeah, basically an NDA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Non-disclosure, but it's called something else. And they got all of this shit in there. And I'm like, bro, I've been throwing parties now 17. How you gonna try to get me on a non-compete? That shit don't make sense. I was doing this shit before Bonfire.
Oh, so they trying to make it seem like you only can do stuff with them.
Because, remember, Michi took that building to himself and he was making all that money.
Yeah.
But all the clients was mine.
Yeah, so he was making free money off you. So when you took
when I left, I started sending clients everywhere else.
Yeah.
I'm the only one making the money because they my clients. Now it's a problem.
Now niggas in they feelings.
Now niggas want to do non-competes when he was making 80% and 50%. You know what I mean? So now it's a problem. And I'm like, I'm not signing this. Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
And I was stalling because I really didn't want to sign it.
Yeah.
But then I had a heart-to-heart with them niggas probably like last Wednesday.
Yeah.
And I was like, y'all fuck with y'all niggas. We gonna figure this shit out. I'll read the shit. Just give me time to read it. It's 27 pages. I need to read the first one and then read the amendments.
Yeah.
So I'm reading it. I read the amendments. And by the grace of God, I didn't sign that shit because I was about to sign it.
Yeah.
because I guess I took so long, these niggas started doing aggressive shit.
Like what? Talk to me.
This is the main aggressive shit that the nigga did.
This what I've been
now
waiting
first,
on, y'all.
first we could get to you.
Yeah.
So the week before we moved downstairs, I'm in Dallas at Bonfire, Dallas, because you know we in Dallas.
He gonna tell his portion, then I'm gonna tell my side, bro.
So I get a phone call like, yo, you need to check KK because she she did this and do that. So I call KK and she tell me her story. Yo, I'm on stage and the vendor manager wants me to make announcements for the vendors, but it's in the middle of me actually talking on stage.
Like she walks up to me while I'm hosting, while I'm loudly talking just like this and trying to get my attention while there's a crowd of 200 to 500 people looking at me.
Yeah, so you know what I mean? And she said, you said when I got off the stage, she gave me the information.
Yep.
And I got back on the stage and forgot to say it.
Yeah, I just genuinely forgot.
And I've done that. I host parties. I forget. Niggas tell me,
I
shout this
promise
person
y'all,
out.
I wasn't trying to be an asshole, nothing.
But this is her first person that she announced. She got 4 more people to announce. She can easily get back up there and say it during the second
And
person.
I'm announcing artists, y'all, so it only takes me about a minute, 30 seconds to a minute. But the artist is performing for 3 to 7 minutes. So you can talk to me while the artist is performing.
But
she being drunk and aggressive and yelling at me and didn't want to
wait. A lot of times, miscommunication between people.
Yeah.
So I feel like Kai did the right thing.
By telling.
Because rather than engage, because I tell people, instead of engaging and it get to how you and Kay got, go talk to her owner and we can, you know what I mean?
Because she came back up to me a second time, but she didn't say nothing to me. She said something to the DJ, yo, tell your fucking host I said make my announcements. Mind y'all, I'm not even hosting. I'm just standing there like, yo, you could have said it to me. I try to talk to her, she walk away. A security officer come up to me, they say, Flex want to talk to you. I go over to Flex, as soon as I walk up to him. When somebody tell you to do something, you're going to fucking listen. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? I'm like, you could just talk to me like
Now, I had a problem with that.
Then he snatched the mic out my hand and said, we're not going to fucking pay you. I said, well, Terry paying me anyway. Then he stumped off.
Yeah.
That was the first instance.
Yeah, that's what always got them mad because the only thing is they don't know how to really necessarily talk in front of the camera like that.
Yeah.
Or they don't do it.
Yeah.
So I take it upon myself to do it because I'm comfortable in front of a camera.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But there was a lot of jealousy over the years. Like me,
so they felt like you was being the face of it, then I came around, now it's just me and you. So that's why they treat me so bad?
Yes, basically. Because I brought you. Because them niggas had a problem. Them niggas had a problem with me because I'm not fat.
Yeah.
I'm not ugly.
Yeah. Don't got a bad attitude.
I'm the face of the brand, kinda.
Yeah.
And it was really like jealousy type shit, but I would just ignore it. You feel what I'm saying? Because it wasn't affecting me.
And I used to ignore their anger too until this second incident happened, bro.
Hold on, we gonna get there. See, I'm leading up to it.
We got 15 minutes left. We're gonna get all to y'all.
Yeah, we got to the first. I mean, so after the first time of the KK shit, now we move downstairs. Everything going good.
Yeah, we move on, bro. I don't even sweat it. We just move on.
And I call the motherfuckers and tell them that shit. So that's when I found out about the amendments and they want me to sign it and all that shit. So I'm in the midst of this for maybe a week and some change of getting harassed, getting called, like, when are you going to look at this? When are you going to sign it? When are you going to... And I'm like, bro, relax. And now it's starting to be weird. Because I'm like, why y'all want me to sign this shit so bad?
Forcing me to get my signature.
Yeah, why do you want me to sign this shit so bad? So I didn't know. So basically now, you called me out the blue one day. I forgot what, I was playing ball.
That what you was doing?
I was at the park playing ball. And I just happened to be on the side because I think we just lost and I was waiting to get next to come back on. And, you know what I mean? So I get this call from you. And you like, yo, Flex up here disrespecting me. So, you know, KK go by the building. Now, I have an office in the building. When KK initially tried to work in one of the other rooms, mind you, this is an abandoned building damn near.
Well, damn near 20 rooms in there.
Yeah, rooms in there that's not being used. So KK, even though we don't own her podcast, she uses her podcast to promote us on a regular basis.
I shout out Bonfire every time I record. You can go back to any episode.
And if you do that, then I don't see why a nigga wouldn't let you use a room that ain't being used by nobody. Like, but Flex and his, she's only promoting herself and she should be doing a Bonfire podcast. And I'm like, bro, she been doing that shit. I hired her because her shit popping and she a good speaker. Like, leave her alone. Maybe she could do a Bonfire podcast too. But don't motherfucking like try to shit on her situation when she's using it to promote us.
Exactly.
Like, that's crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So KK goes up to, so I basically gave KK my office, because my office is the biggest office because when we got there, you know, that was the most fucked up office.
Yeah.
So everybody wanted to take the office that was already nice.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna make this shit nice. So I went in there, all that furniture in there,
Yeah.
I moved in there alone.
Yeah.
Them big ass tables, I'm talking about have to flip all
You
the way on the other side of the
built it up,
building.
yeah.
And I made that shit nice. You feel what I'm saying? With the help of my former assistant, Nakia.
Yeah.
She had a good eye. Anyway, so I build the shit up, and I get the office is like got a reception area, and then it has an office.
Yep, got a room in the back. That's where I was at.
And that was my office. So I gave KK my office.
Real one.
Yeah, like, you know what?
Gave me a
Your shit
key
your shit beneficial to what we got going on. Fuck them two niggas. If they want to act like that, they can't tell me shit about my office.
Yep.
You could go in my office and do what you want. By this time, I'm really frustrated though. Like, because I'm going, every week is the argument with Flag, so being belittled
Hey,
by
y'all,
me.
man, y'all, right now we're in September. This is January. I put my room, I put all my stuff up in there in January.
That's crazy.
Yep. I was there January through the end of August.
So now, when KK gets to the building, what she didn't know is that we was in the process of moving out the building completely. Like, we wasn't about to fuck with the building. But she don't.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, she don't know that though. Actually, I didn't even know that at the time.
Yeah,
Like straight up.
So I pull up to the building. This nigga, who the fuck is that? Man, y'all, it's the same car.
He know who it was.
Okay, right. So I'm like, yo, it's KK. He's like, what the fuck are you doing here? So he walking over to where I'm at, cause you know how it's 3 parking lots. He usually want my people to park
He
on the
did
left.
that because it was you.
But the left parking lot was locked, so my people couldn't go there. I didn't go in the middle, respecting that he don't want nobody in the middle, so we went to the right side. You feel me?
He did that because it was you.
Like,
And many people pull in that ain't even supposed to be there. That's just lost and sit there and try to figure out where they going.
But y'all, when I tell y'all this nigga get to doing the most, he get to imagine I got a client with me. We finna shoot a mic video. Cause I already had moved all my stuff out the room. I called Terry probably like Dre, like 2 weeks before that I moved all my podcast stuff out.
Yeah, he said he said you was to do it over here.
Yeah, I called Terry. I'm like, you know what? The energy is bad over here. Flex always mean mugging when we come in.
Every time she said Flex with mean mug.
And he let the dogs run up. You know what I'm saying?
He got a bunch of dogs.
That's just running up aggressive, fucking with me, fucking with gas. I'm like, you know what? I'm finna just move. I'm like, Terry, I love you, death. I'm just move my stuff out. He like, nah, you good. I'm like, all right, cool, because I never
What you
wanted
should have
to.
did was go in there, open the door, and then have your guests come from the other entrance.
Well, at the outside part, that's what we did for like the last month. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but that would cause people to pull over there. So, anyways, the person had pulled up. We pulled up in a lot. Man, y'all, all my stuff is moved out. I'm coming just to shoot a mic video. Oh, bro, I'm gonna make this shit quick. We got like 8 minutes. We coming just to shoot a mic video. This nigga goddamn yelling and cussing at us and telling us we gotta go and calling me a little girl and just being hella aggressive. But I never disrespected Flex out of the respect of the relationship that y'all had together and the fact that I worked for Bonfire and I knew he was one of the owners. So whenever Flex would come at me, I would just tell Terry. But you know, after a while, it's like, you gonna get tired of doing that shit. Like, a motherfucker gonna get tired. So he's steady going off, yelling, cussing. Oh, little girl, you gonna listen to what the fuck I gotta say? He gonna tell my client, get the fuck off my property. I'll call the fucking police on y'all. Y'all gotta go, y'all gotta go. I'm like, what? So I just called Terry. He look at my car, man, y'all. I ride with my strap. I ain't gonna lie, I drive an Audi A7. You call me a stud, but I'm still a girl. I drive a nice ass car in Atlanta. I'm a move with my gun. I'm too known out here, you feel me? So he like, oh, you got your gun on you? Bro, the gun on safety. It's not even cocked. It ain't one in the head or nothing. It's just on the seat. He like, oh yeah, watch this, bitch. Run his ass, run out, bring out his gun. That's when I called you on the phone. And that's when you heard him in the background yelling, cussing, knocking on my window.
I'm at the court about to go play, and I hear, you bitch, fuck you bitch, you's a little girl. And I'm like, yo, that's nuts. Why are you talking to a college graduate, a 23-year-old girl like that? Like, what the fuck? So when it happened, I got off the phone and I played. And when I finally got back in the car, I called Amici, like, yo, bro, that shit is crazy. Like, we got to do something about that. He can't be talking to people like that. You know what I mean? And the result was, well, what am I supposed to do about it? And the result was KK literally getting fired for something she ain't do.
But look, I walked away though. I hop on a meeting with them and I tell them, like, look, y'all, I'm real respectful because when Flex disrespected me, I never disrespected him back. Now,
She did not once. I heard it on the phone. She was just like, bro, why you acting like that? Like, yo, calm down.
Because I got my
Yo,
twin
stop
over
banging
here.
on. Yeah, stop banging on my window. You gonna break my window.
I'm trying to be
And then I
professional.
hear probably you, because you seem like a calm individual.
Yeah, Jandre like.
You was like, come on, let's go. It's not even worth it.
Yeah,
You
that
feel
was
what I'm
him.
saying?
That
I
was
heard
him.
all of that shit.
That
And
was
I'm just
him.
like, yo, that shit is nuts. You feel what I'm saying? Because I really fuck with KK. I fuck with KK moms, grandmoms,
Everything.
like everybody. Like, I fuck with
Yeah.
that whole situation.
So I get on the bonfire call, make a long story short, and I just tell them, like, I tell them what happened. I'm like, if Flex can't apologize, treat me with respect, I'm going to walk away. I never heard nothing back, so I walked away. Shit, you feel what I'm saying? So then, like, how did y'all get to the point of now where it's just you and owner?
Okay, check it out. So, after that, you know, I don't know, I think we did Bonfire maybe one more time, maybe twice. And now we about to do Bonfire this week, but we had a little issue.
Yeah.
Revolt had a party in the front of the space. Like, you know how the curtain closed and they got the front and the back? They had a party in the front till midnight.
Okay.
So we was going to close or move upstairs, but we couldn't move upstairs because we got to be permitted to do up there.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, because I don't want to close, because closing for a month is what kind of slowed down our crowd.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, we can't close again. So I came up with a solution. I said, we're going to rock outside from 10 to 12. We're going to do the comedy show, all that, because it don't really be that many people there.
Yeah.
And it's nice outside. And then at 12 o'clock, we open it up, do the concert, and the rest of the shit inside, and we should be straight. And I was like, and what's going to be dope is they close at 12, we open at 12, we just open the curtains, all the Revolt niggas can just come over. You feel what I'm saying? So I sent them that in a text like, yo, let's do this. I sent it to the underground and they was like, word, that sounds like a plan. I sent it to them, and when I called them, I was like, yo, y'all think that's good? That's dope? We have other pressing things to worry about other than Sunday. When are you going to sign the operating agreement? I'm like, damn, what's going on with this motherfucking operating agreement?
Yeah.
So I planned on still reading it because, you know, but I'm working. It's Bonfire. So, you know, Quisha on ATL Hookah Queen, the rapper, she had a show at Center Stage and she was honoring Bonfire for being like one of the first platforms that accepted her. You know what I mean? Because now she's getting bigger. She about to get a record deal, one of the Hot 97 shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I go to this shit to accept the award. So I get the Bonfire like around 9 o'clock. But you know, I don't really do shit when I get to Bonfire because I do all my shit beforehand. I book the artist, book the security, do all that shit. So by the time I get there, I'm just walking around high off an edible, chilling like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because my job is done. So when I get there, shit is hardly set up and it don't look like it's being set up. These two niggas just don't even show up.
Wow.
Straight up. So I got there at 9, we open at 10. I automatically jump into my Terry Skywalker shit. Boop, 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 boop.
You do it.
By 10 o'clock, we ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Staff is ready, all that. And then they think we ain't even gonna be able to make payroll.
Yeah.
Not only did we have Bonfire, did what we needed to do. I paid everybody by $3.15.
Yeah.
Straight up. So now I start panicking though. Cause I'm like, these niggas doing something.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah, they doing something.
Yeah.
So I wake up in the morning, I go down to the Secretary of State and I take both of them niggas off the business license. I go to the bank and take both of them niggas off the bank account.
Yeah.
I go to motherfucking, I take the email. I already had the Instagram at the time.
You got the password too?
What?
To the Instagram?
I had it.
Yeah.
But they took it back.
Yeah.
And they got it right now, but I'm gonna have it by tomorrow. Yeah, we good. I actually got Facebook on the phone. Niggas ain't never got Facebook on the phone, nigga. I talked to a representative and we started emailing and nigga, I got paperwork. I'm getting shit. I ain't even worried.
So look, we got like 3 minutes. Let's say you got 10 minutes. So you
I
take
know,
all them off and then what? You just call them like, nigga, we done?
No, I ain't even speak to them motherfuckers yet.
What?
Yeah, I ain't speak to them motherfuckers yet. Cause they ain't called me. They doing it. They didn't show up.
Yeah.
I was
that
at work.
is weird
I ain't
that
got
they
to,
didn't show up.
I ain't got to call them niggas.
And they ain't reach out or nothing.
They ain't reach out or nothing. So I kind of panicked like they trying to get me out of the shit or something.
Yeah, you can kind of feel it.
Now, let's get to the bonus.
Oh,
and we
shit.
gonna end the right way. This is how you end it. This is how so I'm in the car and I like to unpack shit. Pause, no diddy.
Hold on. Alright, keep going, keep going.
I like to unpack shit backwards. Like shit like, why don't white people like us?
Yeah, you so silly. you.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, they already got they foot on our neck.
Yeah.
Why they still so aggressive? And then
Yeah.
I'll back, and then I come up with, oh.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why these niggas want me to sign this agreement so bad that they will cancel the event for it?
Yeah.
So I go into Chat GPT and I ask them a question. I
What
said,
the fuck?
I asked them a question. All right, motherfucking. In the operating agreement, it says that it was zero capital investment put into Bonfire by anybody, me or them. That's the interest. Come to find out, because we signed that and put that in there, nobody had interest in Bonfire.
Right.
In the event that nobody has a capital interest in Bonfire, it reverts back to the original owner 100%. Remember I told you, I remember when we took it and signed the license and put them on it.
Yeah.
Shit, Mars.
So it's always.
That's why they motherfucking. What
want
happened?
you to sign that.
Let me tell you what happened. Them niggas done went to a lawyer and tried to do some behind my back shit, and the lawyer told them, y'all don't own shit. Look at the agreement. Then they rushed to try to get me to sign it because they wanted to do the bullshit.
And that's why they didn't show it, because they like, we don't even own this shit.
Yeah, they don't. They on some new. They tried to strong arm me into signing it. Like,
Yeah.
we're just not gonna show up.
Yeah.
And the shit went off.
That's crazy.
So I just sent them niggas a cease and desist from using anything Bonfire from the owner.
Damn. Damn.
Like that.
Damn.
And they got on a group call before I walked in here with the whole staff.
And told everybody.
Because I actually kick it with niggas and fuck with niggas. And
Terry is actually the heartbeat of it.
Yeah, they've been calling. They called Innocent that owned the ticketing site and was like, yo, you need to take that down and we're going to send you a cease and desist. And you know, he was in Texas with me when you was going to do that shit. So that nigga called me and they're like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And then they called Gardy and Gardy been my nigga for 22 years.
So these niggas together is really trying to backdoor you. And it's just funny because Michi know that Flex don't do shit. He know he lazy. So it's like he just keeping him around just to feel like he got a sidekick to try to backdoor Terry.
Yeah, because Flex go with anything Michi say because he don't do shit.
So he just his puppet. His puppet.
Actually. So that's how we got to where we at. So this Sunday, 3 Upper Alabama Street,
Damn.
Bonfire ATL, celebrate my birthday. This shit about to be crazy. I'm about to have my nigga Ills from BMF in the building, hopefully.
Yeah.
He just got out of jail.
Yeah.
He's the second in command in Atlanta of BMF. I got motherfucking a record label coming through.
Yeah.
First 100 ladies free.
Yeah.
Next ladies $5 all night. Guys, $10 pre-sale, $15 all night. We took money off. That's it.
We back. Hey y'all, and that's my return to Bonfire ATL.
Like that.
Like, comment, subscribe, and remember, fuck them other niggas.
All the boys stopped at the right time.
They are. I know they both stopped. That was still
Them
on.
two stopped. That one just kept going.
Okay, cool. So we still got to end it off of one of them.
Yeah.
Damn. So you really ain't. Damn.
Hey, you gotta get this interview out.
I'm gonna get it out ASAP. Hell yeah, but like,
I should help you.
damn.
Appreciate you.
Damn. What y'all think about that shit though?
I was
No, that was foul. That shit foul as hell.
So wait, them niggas just backdoor like that?
That's what I tell you, like all the shit I've been going through. But bro, you like, I don't like to give myself accolades. I'm a good nigga. I'm a this nigga. I'm a that nigga.
Yeah, you wasn't even taking the credit, even though you were like,
But like I try my best to be the best person I could be when dealing with people.
that shit is.
You feel what I'm saying?
up.
And for all these years, I'm talking about on the group meetings, they would belittle me. I come up with an idea. Oh, Terry, here we go. I'm like, nigga.
They have always had a bad attitude towards you, towards me, towards everything.
Yeah, but
like,
the shit that's crazy, like, bro, first and
crazy.
foremost, you live in the warehouse.
Yes, who? Flex or Michi? Flex. Yes, that's why them dogs are always there. He live in that goddamn office he stay in, don't he?
You don't have no real, maybe you got some because you think you're a lawyer, so you trying to do the crypto and you going flying out here, flying out there to do
But
this
niggas
and
really
do that.
ain't got shit.
But you always talking about the business that you do. I do business and you don't do real business.
Yep.
Bro, I own a barbershop, an Airbnb,
Man,
a luxury car rental spot,
man, keep going.
a building,
Let
a
them niggas
9,000 square foot building.
Keep going. He dead ass.
Like-
He ain't done.
Like,
he ain't done.
you feel what I'm saying? All that shit is making money. I just had 1,000 people in my building on motherfucking on Saturday.
Damn.
My barbershop grosses me $3,000 profit every month.
It's barbershop on MLK right by Clark.
It's
Oh,
right,
that one?
yeah, it's right next to where Mr. Everything's was.
Yeah,
Mr.
That's his
that's my
shit.
barbershop.
I even consider doing my
I
podcast
renovated,
there.
I renovated that shit look nice as
I
fuck.
considered it
dope.
there
Yeah.
before I went to the
My house,
warehouse.
my Airbnb nice as fuck. You feel what I'm saying? So I let these niggas belittle me and I just be listening, but in my cause I don't wanna, bro, I'm an animal when I get mad.
You don't even want to really go
I'm
back
a
and forth
monster,
with
bro.
them bitch
So I don't
ass
want to turn up because nobody around is gonna be able to turn me down.
Yeah.
Like straight up, I'm not no little nigga. I'm in shape, and I let my gun go in public. I don't give a fuck. But I don't want to be that person because I got a daughter.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
They
saying?
got a
Like,
young daughter too.
yeah, she 11.
Yeah.
And I done changed my whole life.
Yeah, so it's like, why
I'm
let
not-
these
yeah,
niggas bring you back
I'm
down?
not gonna let a party take me back into when I was selling drugs.
Yeah, that real shit though.
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
So I just shut the fuck up because I know them niggas don't really do shit.
Yeah.
So
Why would you
anything,
stoop down to a nigga level that you...
no, anything I come up with, they be like, oh, we're not gonna. Then they come up with other shit, but then they don't never do the other shit, and the shit that I came up with wind up getting done.
Hey, he not lying, bro. Like, we do a call every Wednesday, right? So it was one point in time I was on a call like consecutively, like every Wednesday for like 2-3 months. And every time he suggests something, they'll try to shut it down or belittle him. Then they talk in circles about another idea, never do that idea, and always go with his idea. But the way he do it, they be like, Fletch be like, well, I guess we're gonna go with Terry's idea. Like it's always
Dead ass!
Bro,
That's exactly how
just
that shit is.
that. And
Like
I be on the
verbatim,
call
my
like,
nigga.
I be on the call like, what the fuck? Cause I always came in under Terry.
Yeah.
Now Meech attempted to build a fake relationship with me, but he was just using me to try to push me. He had going at the underground. That's when I did game night. Remember I was doing that game
Yeah, I
night?
do remember that. Yeah, I do remember
Yeah,
that.
I just told niggas, I was like, they use niggas,
And
then
what
they
he
just
done,
literally
because
throw a nigga
he
away.
was supposed to pay me $100 a week to do that.
He
He
wasn't
didn't end up paying me shit. So all the money I was making that game night, we never gave Meech a dime because you never paid me.
Yeah.
So when I used to make $200 off liquor and all that, he ain't no shit.
Mm-hmm.
In my
Yeah,
pocket.
so,
Yeah,
that
to
shit,
my pocket.
Oh, it's like, gang, I used to
yeah,
show
so
up.
these niggas,
Hell
these
yeah.
niggas would be fucking with me, and I just, for like literally like 6 shit, the 2 months after I